Good afternoon everybody, I'm Robert from the El Magnifico Games channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Today I seem to have the new controller working reliably, and I thought I would share how I manage this for anyone in a similar position. For reference, I stream on Garuda Linux and the controller is an 8-bit Do Pro 2. Or perhaps it's pronounced 8-bit Do, I've only ever seen it written down. Anyway, I recently realised that DOSBox was responsible for the controller ceasing to work, even though my old and breaking Xbox One controller was not affected in this way. It appears DOSBox tries to access the 8-bit Do at the USB level, which, unsurprisingly, causes the XPad kernel module to fail. Ultimately, this was because the relevant device node for the 8-bit Do included POSIX ACL settings that allowed regular users to open it, whereas the relevant device node for the Xbox One controller did not. This was being set by some udev rules under user udev rules.d. By copying the relevant rules file to etc udev rules.d and commenting out the offending line, the issue seems to have gone away. Now, as for today's stream, we'll be continuing with our playthrough of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, in which we are of course doing a single life challenge. I have to complete the game without dying. And indeed, I did die at the very end of last stream. So, we'll be restarting. Let's get into it.
Take out those hostiles.
It feels so good to finally be using this controller on stream.
Raiden, the limo is in trouble. Get back there, ASAP. I'll add the limo to your solid down radar.
Oh, I took a point of damage there that was avoidable. 1%. If I hadn't tried to slide there for a moment.
They have a metal gear? Cheer?
Never mind.
Raiden, take out that UMG and get after it.
Sometimes the game doesn't seem to update its targeting quickly enough. As we saw there, where for a moment Raiden was still targeting the... Woo! That was a better example. I was going to say, for a moment there I'd moved over to the other leg, and yet Raiden was still targeting the leg that was now further away. But that happened again there and nearly caused Raiden to leap into an attack that I was avoiding.
Use your ninja ram to deflect those shots. Catch that missile before it blows.
Ow! It landed on top of me. I actually took damage in this boss fight. Shame. I wonder if his tail can damage me. I don't remember being hit by his tail before.
They swapped out the hydraulic cutter for a plasma cannon.
A friend of mine told me about how good the, I think it's called the ankle slicer or something, combo that I'm doing here is. And I have to agree, it does seem really quite damaging without the main drawback of most of the damaging combos, that it animation locks you. Although I do occasionally get the cadence wrong and do that attack where it spins around instead. Oh, wrong leg. Oh, while we're here, let's pick up some more health. Wonderful. Let's check the names of those attacks. I keep doing Tornado Slash when I mean to do the Ankle Slicer, yeah. Alright, now we're just waiting for the quick time event. Whoa, okay, fair enough. I thought he was going to go into the quick time event, but he didn't, he just charged me instead. Imagine if you're trying to do a challenge to achieve an S score on every boss fight. Or sorry, on every section of the game, every part of every chapter, which would obviously include the boss fights. I suspect on average you could do very, very well. But I swear for some of the boss fights there would be a substantial bit of luck in it as well.
But do not rest easy just yet, huh?
Because it looks to me like the time it takes you to complete a boss fight is factored into your final grade.
On the other side of that collapsed building. Go!
But in cases like that, I was just waiting for the boss to initiate the QuickTime event that lets me finish the combat. So it's not like I could have done anything to speed it up. Any more, I mean.
Use use your ninja van to move over obstacles automatically.
Oh well. Hold on. What was that? That actually looks like an area we might be able to get to. I've never been down there before. I've been past it so many times. We can get down here. Data storage. Oh. I'm not quite sure what the point of this drain is down here. It just seems to go into a box, which doesn't seem very useful. But still, pleased to have discovered that little mini secret.
Out of your sight. You must catch it.
Can I go in here as well? I can. All these places I've never been. Why would they have an area in here that you can get into but there's no items? Am I missing something? Is one of these walls fake? No? Strange. Oh well, let's keep going. I don't believe there's anything down there. Right, boss fight part 2.
That damn UG! It still works?
I probably could have attacked him for a little longer there. But never mind. Darn. I wanted to avoid that. And here comes the missiles.
Use blade mode to take down those heavy missiles.
I know I'm not perfect at this, at that bit, as we've just seen, but that bit was so much harder with the old controller, because it would just sometimes not register input. And I never figured out why either. Because I remember it was that specific section of the game that kept going wrong for no apparent reason. Darn, got away in time. We don't actually need to destroy these for health, but we may as well destroy them to make sure that we don't get Darn, I didn't do that bit particularly well at all, did I? I was going to say to make sure that we don't get hit when the missiles explode. I think it may have been a mistake to try and attack the UG while it was trying to attack me. I think the game may just rule that the UG wins in that case. Right. Now let's make sure we get this next bit. This would be an embarrassing point to lose the game and have to restart. There we go. Now, I don't think it's possible to lose this chapter at this point, now that we've got to pass this boss fight. An A, I'll take it. Certainly not my best performance, but
the front of
but
the
perfectly
train.
reasonable. See, it's possible if I deliberately tried to jump off the train here I could lose. I've never done it. But short of doing something like that, I don't think it's possible to lose from here. Because this particular boss fight, for those that don't know, you're scripted to lose.
Self-taught, and not half bad. Still. Your technique lacks something.
I have wondered a number of times, if you were really, really good at the game, would it be possible to win this boss fight here? Or is it actually impossible? But the crux of the matter is that even if you lose all your health, you don't lose here, as I have just done.
Are you all right?
And here we are, somewhat worse for wear.
Just hang on.
Goodbye. Gotta try harder than that.
We just have to wait for him to try and attack us. I'm not quite sure what the trigger is. There we go. It seems like at the start of that tiny little bit where we have only one arm, Jetstream Sam won't attack you at all. If you just stand there, he'll just stand there too. But after you've attacked a few times, he becomes more aggressive. And that's that chapter finished. On to the next one.
Raiden, you landed safely, duh? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have questions. The bastards are using stealth cable to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, and to parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
I think that's all of them dealt with. Yeah, it looks that way. I only got 2 Zandatsus, but that's okay. Skip. There we go, an S. That's gratifying.
Raiden, this is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks
good. As a also
So I
still doing.
Nice efficient chat there. And this is our first repair nano paste, which we want to select, because if it is our selected item, then when we go to 0% health, it will automatically get used and bring us back up to 100%. If it's not selected,
Hostiles in the low
then we can only use it manually, which is a lot less useful. There's our second. Now there's a gentleman down here we need to have a word with. There we go, words have been had.
Excellent, Raiden.
Let's keep going.
Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment your bot.
I never seem to be able to save the civilian down there. There's probably a trick to it that I don't know. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm not making a particularly good show of this, am I? No, I missed it entirely. Right.
What are you doing?
Yep, he just shot him. The civilian may be sitting up a bit, but he's passed on, unfortunately. They're just so quick to shoot when I jump down there. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to deal with it. I mean, it's not essential that I save the civilians, it would just be nice. Oh, you're still alive. I didn't realise you were still alive over there. Oh, I missed it. There were several Zandatsus there I really should have got. Never mind. I'm not missing anything, am I? Don't think so. Let's keep going. And here's our first gecko. That's a gecko. But there's also a number of regular cyborgs in the area, and I usually find it's better to deal with them first. Ow. They just become a nuisance if you don't. There we go, got the Zandatsu. And 2 more of the regulars are going to spawn in. I need to get my energy back up before I can go into blade mode again. There we go. That's why the Zandatsus are very useful, because if you get it, then you get a free recharge of your energy, which means you can immediately do the same thing for someone else. If you miss it, then you end up having to use significantly less effective attacks to build up the energy again. Oh, I missed my chance there. For a moment there he was vulnerable and I got a B prompt, but I missed it. Oh, he is very vulnerable now. I really messed that up. I should have got that prompt. Never mind. I got the Zandatsu anyway. Where are we headed now? Up this way, I think.
Very good, Raiden. Now, keep heading for refinery.
A hollow chip in here, which I think nets us just a little additional XP. Excuse me, sir? I don't think I can get close enough, no, to the regular cyborgs going that way to take them out without the geckos seeing me. But that's alright. There's only one more regular cyborg left and he shouldn't be any trouble. And I got the Zandatsus. That's very gratifying. I think I'll deal with them down here if I can. After quite a lot of experimentation, After quite a lot of experimentation, I found that this is just the best strategy. Oh, I was supposed to, I think I was supposed to, when I parried there, I was supposed to be...
They have erected an electromagnetic barricade. Maybe expecting UG or cyborg attacks, huh?
What's the word? Repeatedly pressing the Y button, not pressing it once. Oh dear, I'm actually doing quite badly here. Darn. As you can see, I don't have enough energy to go into blade mode. That's the... Oh, now I do. Careful. This would be an embarrassing point to... Got it. Got the Zandatsu. So that's a full heal and all my energy back. So certainly not the... my slickest combat at that point in the game, but objectively it couldn't have gone much better. More repair nano paste, that's what we like to see. I've got a feeling there's some up here as well. Yes, there is. So we've got 4 repair nano pastes already, which is very nice going into the mini boss fight that we're about to do. Is LQ, I've forgotten the number, Fenris, LQ 841. That looks like a door I can probably go into, and I don't think I have before. I need to parry more. Where'd he go? There you are. I won't be too upset if I lose some nano repair packs here. There's several in the area that I can pick up, but currently our maximum that we can hold is 5. Oh, there's one behind them in fact. They get released when you destroy certain destructible boxes in the area, and they will despawn after a while. The repair nano paste, I mean. Oh, you can see 2 of them in the area, which presents a problem because I can only pick one more up. If I try to pick the other one that's dropped now, it would just disappear. Darn, I thought I parried that. Maybe it's unparryable, or maybe I got the timing wrong. Right, is that? Yes, it's still there. So, oops. Sorry, I thought he was dealt with. So we'll use one of the repair nano paste manually, then pick up the spare one. Yeah, that's on me. I thought when he got down to 40%, that was when he moves on to the next phase. Apparently it's lower than that. Here we go. Singular gecko this time. Where'd he go? There he is. There we go. I can hit that prompt. Right, where's LQ 841 Fenris? There you are. Darn, I was trying to parry him, but I didn't know where he'd gone. He moves around the arena so fast and the camera just doesn't keep up. You can see if you can actually hit the parries just how effective it can be.
Superficial damage. Stop. Cannot continue. What would...
There we go. Onwards to the next bit. Now there is a bit that's just coming up, which is a bit annoying, because it's another one of those events where you can It's not quite a quick time event, but it's similar to one where you can just die if you're not careful or unlucky. Obviously this isn't it, it's in the part of the game that immediately comes after this. There we go. Wait, there's stuff over here. Oh, we can't use that. Never mind. Right, this bit. The helicopters start destroying the bridge. And, like I say, it's quite easy to just lose here. I was worried for a second there, but we managed it, and now we end up fighting one of them. And I believe there's a couple of homing, more than a couple of homing launchers in the area that we can use to our advantage. So to do that, go to our sub-weapon, select the surface-to-air homing launcher. Now let's see how well I get on with this now that I have the new controller. Because I always complained that it was the old controller that was making it difficult to use. That was so much easier. Did I miss? I think I missed. Don't run from me. I'm not done with you. Oh, how do I do that again? There's a way I can jump up there, but I've forgotten what the key to it is. There we go. Oop. I messed that up. Oh, and I destroyed the electrolyte pack that's inside, so no Zandatsu. Sadly. Oh well, we still won. And I took no damage apparently. Lucky me. Ah, we get our first introduction to, I think they're called slicers technically, or sliders, one or the other. Which are just cyborgs that for some reason have these robotic wings. And they can jump down from them. They seem to be more a piece of equipment that they're using. Almost like a jetpack except wings. As opposed to actually part of their body. Anyway. One interesting side effect is that apparently you can always use blade mode on them. Normally you would have to knock an enemy into the air. Or otherwise stun them for blade mode to work properly, work effectively. But apparently with these airborne enemies you can just use blade mode whenever you want. Which is nice. There we go. Like so. Oh, no, I missed that. I know why I missed that, because I don't have enough energy. Not having enough energy has actually made this a little awkward. Oh, as you can see, he's gotten down from the wings there. Right, here we go. And I got the Zandatsu in the end. Not especially elegant. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Back at the Fenris fight, I saw that doorway I was going to investigate, but I don't think I've been in before, but I completely forgot. That's a shame. I don't think I can go back now, so... Oh well, if I die and we restart the game, I guess I'll have to give that a look.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Most like perhaps.
You see any cyborgs around?
Why not double
To
back
be
in a
fair,
way?
this
Yeah,
isn't going to be
most
my
use
last
it.
playthrough of the game. Even if I was incredibly lucky and I managed to complete the game this playthrough, which will be my first time, I haven't completed the game yet. I think it's highly likely I'll play it again on a higher difficulty.
Get off!
This is what I mean about being able to chain Zandatsus if you actually manage to get them. Right, now this next bit is interesting. These cyborgs keep security keys on their person and you can steal them from them by taking their limbs, specifically their arms. There we go.
Get off!
So now I can pick it up and I'll have access to the next
Bravo.
area.
Excellent work.
There's no animation involving the arm though. This one's actually a significantly tankier enemy than most, but because I got the drop on him so well, that didn't actually make much difference. Normally he'd be a little bit more of a nuisance to deal with than the normal enemies. There we go. I think that's everyone. Right, let's keep going if we can. Was there anything in here? Just more repair. Nano paste, I think, which, again, we don't actually need. I think there was something in here, though. Oh, a 3D photo frame. Grenade. More experience. Skip this. I don't know why I did that. Say hello to this gentleman. And I got the Zandatsu, which is nice. Because he became alerted, even though I dealt with him in a fraction of a second, given that the game slows down, he will have still told other enemies about us, so we're about to get attacked.
Enemy sighted!
Where are they? I know they're around here. Oh, there's a gecko up there. Ah, that's where you are. I was wondering. Right, let's deal with the gecko. There's actually... Whoa! There's actually two... Ow. There's actually two geckos in the area. But only one has seen us so far, so we may as well deal with them one at a time. Move! Oh dear. I animation locked myself and that did not work in my favour. I wish the camera were a little more reliable. Lovely. That couldn't have gone much better. Weren't there some items over here somewhere? Yes, there was something in here. We need blade mode to get into this container. Oh, just some experience. Well, that's alright. Now, where's the other gecko? I could have sworn he was around here, but I'm not seeing him. In fact, I'm suspicious that I'm not seeing him. Because I've done this section many, many times before, and I know there should be two of them. Maybe I dealt with some of the enemies so quickly and efficiently that they didn't spawn in. It sounds a bit dubious, but I don't have another explanation. I know there are sections of the game that work like that, but I didn't know that section was. Oh well, let's keep going. Was there anything there that I missed? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's keep going. Right, we're about to get introduced to tripods. Probably shouldn't have picked that up when I did, but still. And these are tripods. Very interesting little enemies, in so much as, when they're on their own, there's so little of a threat that they are basically just free health, which is nice. But when you're dealing with an actually dangerous enemy, like a boss or some of the tankier enemies later in the game, because they can grapple you like that, they do actually become a significant danger. Oh dear. This is a section of the game that I should really be able to do without taking any damage. Showing my incompetence a bit there. Right, I think that's all of them dealt with. And I got a B. That's probably fair. I didn't handle that section particularly well. Right. As you can see, there's... Ooh, nearly. There's lasers here to be avoided if we can. I mean, the worst that happens is it ends up summoning some more enemies and we do some more fighting that we don't really have to do. So it's not that bad. Right.
Right. Wait. There are active IR sensors in the area. Part of factory security, no doubt, but the enemy may be using it.
Careful. Right. Something over here? What was it? Oh, I know. That's actually in a different room. We're actually seeing it through a wall. Right, let's keep going then. I'm not quite sure why we didn't alert it there. But still. Enemies about here? Oh, someone's seen us. No matter, we were going to end up in combat anyway. You certainly did find me.
Get off! Found him. Bullseye!
Darn. This turret's rather showing me up, isn't it? Now, there's a little bit of stuff down here. Is this just more repair nano paste? It is. Alright, if that's the case, then we'll use the one we have and pick up the new one. In here, there's a cyborg that's hiding. You can see how well that went for him. What else is there? There's a very, very important item just through here. Inside this crate that can only be opened with blade mode, we find endurance +1, which increases our maximum health. Which is nice. And now we move on to the Mistral boss fight. Ow. This is precisely what I meant by these little tripods not being a danger on their own, but when you're dealing with a boss at the same time, they actually become a problem. Although I have to admit, they weren't being particularly bad there. I've known them to be much worse than that. Right, grab the health. And keep going. I'm gonna get some sort of prompt now, aren't I? Yeah. Good thing I didn't miss that prompt. I don't know what happens, but I really wouldn't be surprised if you just die knowing this game. That went remarkably well, all things considered. Ow! I seem to be dispatching those last few tripods a lot quicker than I'd expect. Do I get bonus damage if my energy's at maximum or something? Oh dear, she's actually got us down lower than I'd like. I might actually lose a repair nano paste at this rate. No, I picked up some more health from one of the tripods. But I'm still doing terribly. Sure wouldn't mind a little bit more health. I'm sure this section isn't supposed to be this long. I think I'm just doing a really bad job. Ah, I did get some more health though. Right, she's under 50%. That's a likely value to trigger the next section. I don't know that this is it though.
Ready to slice off some more? Over here.
Here we go.
This ends now.
I dread to think how bad my grade's going to be at the end of this.
Don't you want to play?
Oh, I nearly missed the prompt there. Good thing I didn't. No Zandatsu. Never mind. So let's see how bad my grade is. A. Okay. I'm not sure I deserved an A, but I respect your opinion, game. How do we do overall? C overall. We've got SAAS dash, meaning we missed a fight, A dash B dash A, and that averages out to a C, it seems. I think to get a high grade in these chapters, you need to not skip combats. But often the combats can be sort of partially hidden. I know there was one section in that game where they explicitly said more enemies have spawned in, you can go back if you like, and I chose not to. But I think at least 2 of those combats, I don't know where they were. Clearly I would have had to have stumbled across them. Customize Raiden's body. Yes, we would love to. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to buy the white armor, and then we're going to equip it. That's a separate operation. I've made that mistake before. Because the white armor increases the number of repair nano pastes and electrolyte packs that we can carry. We're also going to improve our blade as far as possible. We're going to improve our life as much as possible. Our fuel cells, and finally skills. There's 3 here worth buying that I'm aware of. Aerial parry, defensive offense, although I don't use that as much as I should, and thunder strike, which again is nice to have, but I don't seem to use as much as I should. Still, nice bit of upgrading there. Right, let's keep going.
It's Raiden. I'm in the sewer system.
All right. Your mission, according to what? Hell, we need, of course.
So,
yep. Fine.
No.
Bruh.
Do we,
No.
like...
It's first. Oh, right.
Black?
Maybe.
I will scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Sir, yes, sir.
As you can see, we've now got a maximum of 10 repair nano pastes, and that is in fact what we're carrying right now. There is a repair nano paste in the area around here, but there's no point my picking it up yet because it would just disappear. So we'll do this combat first, and there's a fair chance I'll lose one here or be damaged enough that it just makes sense to use a repair nano paste manually and then pick up the one that's in the area.
Better take out that UG quick. Don't want to attract too much attention down there.
Oh, I don't think I've done this before. Very gratifying, given the amount those particular UGs have chucked me about in the past. I'm not sure what triggered that. And I only got an A. Oh well. In fact, I don't even, because I got a Zandatsu at the end, I don't even need to pick up that repair nano paste. I may as well. I don't know if the game tracks how many items you've picked up and whether you've missed any.
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if
Anything here?
necessary.
Doesn't look like it. Right, let's keep going. Right, here's an enemy who we can have some words with. Very nice. There's another one in the area. But if we're quick, we can run up here and do the exact same thing again. Where is he? Done. Back we go, back we go, back we go. I do not want to get spotted. Just because it can be a more drawn out fight than I would like. Right, he's going back. I don't know if he's going to be able to spot us up here or not. So we'll just have to see. So far, so good. Can I get into range to jump on him? There we go. Wonderful. That couldn't really have gone any better.
There's the riding I know.
Anything in the area? We could go through here, couldn't we? But I seem to remember there was nothing here. Nothing of worth anyway. There was one of these computers here. You can hack those to make some sort of progress in the game. I've forgotten what it is. I think it may unlock various optional missions you can complete that are not part of the main story.
Right. There is a boy in these sewers.
But they don't get reset when you start a new game, which makes me think that they're probably tied to the profile that you're playing or something like that. Which is why I didn't need to hack that one. Right, let's alert all of these tripods. Oops. A bit careless of me. Right, I think that's them dealt with. And I only got a B. Shame. And another enemy spawns back here. I don't know why, but it's two tripods on top of each other, which seems to make a distinct enemy type, which is tankier than two tripods on their own. I'm not quite sure why this thing is here, but it is. You can see how tanky it is. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a difficult enemy, but it's surprisingly tough, given that it's only two tripods. Alright, where were we? Let's use some repair nano paste, in the hopes that we pick some more up out of one of these two chests. And we did. Wait, no we didn't. We've got an electrolyte pack. Never mind. I'm sure we'll pick some more up soon. Right, let's keep going, shall we? Skip this. I remember these enemies are actually, when they come in threes like this, aren't to be underestimated. Individually, they're not that brilliant. But because they all have the are very good at stunning Raiden, a pack of 3 can be dangerous. Oh, yeah, you can see. They also can pack quite a punch. We're actually concerningly low on health. I'm probably going to lose another repair nano paste here. But I managed to pull off a Zandatsu just in time, which is nice. What are they doing? I don't remember seeing that before. I'm not saying they haven't, I just don't remember it. Ow. Oh, that's interesting. They both became vulnerable. It's as if they went into some sort of berserk mode where they were able to be more effective, but then at the end of it they become vulnerable. That's only my own speculation, since I don't remember seeing that before. But that's what it looks like. There we go, I got it in the end. Right, that's them dealt with. Oh, there's some tripods spawn in. They didn't this time. I've definitely had tripods spawn in at this point in the past, and I've never understood why. Just like a couple.
Yeah. There's it's not if it's
So
I made
sure.
Maybe that's what happens if you take too long. Anyway, let's press on. Enemies up ahead, as we can see from the minimap. I seem to remember the next bit.
It is possible they are conducting test operations.
No, it's a bit after this.
They're not going to make it easy
Can
to get into
be
that lab.
slightly annoying
Some way you can
down
sneak
here.
past? It's a box. How's
There's
that gonna
3
help?
of the big
Oh,
tanky
it's a
ones that
medical
like to
supply.
grapple you.
That could work, actually.
Let's say hello to this one. Right, reducing it to 2. Oh, I missed the Zandatsu. That is bad. Reducing it to 2 has made this a lot easier, but I don't know of a way to get the jump on either of these 2 in the way that I did with the first one. You can see how difficult this can get when you have 2 of them attacking you at once. I mean, they are slowly whittling their way through my health. Oh dear, I missed the prompt there. Right, I got the Zandatsu. Right, at this point it shouldn't be too dangerous anymore. I mean, I'll still take damage, but 1 on his own is unlikely to finish me off. I made a mistake there. I should have... I think I cancelled the parry somehow. There we go. That went well, I would say. I've had this particular section of the game go quite badly in the past.
You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
So again, we're being told there's some optional combat, but I don't particularly see the point. So let's keep going. If I was trying to get the highest possible grade at the end of the chapter, then it would be worth going back.
Raiden, I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
Let's keep going. There's also a combat here that we can in theory miss, but it's difficult to miss it if we're going for the repair nano pace that's right up here. Yeah, we didn't miss it. Ow. The game prompts you as if you can parry, but it doesn't really make sense to parry a flamethrower, nor does it ever work. So I'm not really sure what that's about. Right, let's keep going. Ah, there we go. As you can see, the strategy I've developed for dealing with these is just get right up in front of them, do as much damage as you can, as quickly as you can, and then make sure you get the Zandatsu at the end to recover the health you lost to the flamethrower. I've got a feeling on higher difficulties that would not work, but I haven't yet developed a better strategy, and I don't really know what a better strategy would look like in this case. Right, I think there's one more, it might be two more. Fortunately they only come one at a time, in this specific section of the game. There are other sections of the game where you will be dealing with more than one of these at a time. Wonderful. Is that it, or is there one more? I think that's it. I think we can move on to the next section now.
Projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
Is there anything else in the area? There's something over here. Oh, a box. Wonderful. Alright, let's keep going. This next section, the dialogue in the game heavily implies that you can perform stealthily, but I haven't figured out how that's possible, because you need to get to the lower area, in the place we're just about to go. And there's enough enemies down there, I don't see how you could do so without
Right.
being
I thought
spotted.
you said stealth ops were your specialty.
We haven't picked up an endurance +1 on this in this section, have we? I remember where it is. Sorry. I was just most levels I've played, other than the very first one, seems to have an endurance +1 somewhere. I don't know if it really is the case that every single chapter has one, but it seems like it, and I was just trying to remember where the one is for this chapter, and I just remembered. We're not far away from it, actually. This one seems to have gone into berserk mode. I wonder if being in berserk mode means that it can't be knocked down. Ow! The damage. And now it's vulnerable. He very nearly took away one of our repair nanokits, though, it has to be said. And I got the Zandatsu, wonderful. So that's a full heal.
Raiden, if they continue to increase security...
Get off! Bullseye! Get off! Bullseye!
Now this is chaining Zandatsus. Don't mind a few invincibility frames, do you? I think that's all of them. Seems like it. Right, now we actually play as a tripod very briefly,
True.
I better move.
as you'll see, which is a bit nerve-wracking because I've never managed to get the tripod killed, but I'm worried that if you did, that would just be game over. And I also get the feeling that the tripod is significantly less tanky than Raiden.
Splendid!
Fortunately,
Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
this section...
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just open fire.
This section isn't too
Try
hard.
latching onto Cyborg's heads from behind.
It was
Then
harder
an electric
before,
shock should knock them unconscious.
when there was certain items that you only have to pick up once, even that don't reset after you've started a new game. So just like there's those laptops that you seem to have to hack only once, even across multiple games, there are certain data packs that you
I found something. In one of the Sentry
only
Cyborg's
have to pick
visual
up
logs.
once.
Guess who
Anyway, I'm
shows
saying
up?
this because there used to be two in the room that the tripod was just in that are in awkward locations that Raiden can't get to. And so there was a time when I had to
What about right?
navigate the tripod over there without getting him killed. That was nerve-wracking. Alright, let's keep going. More enemies around here.
Bullseye! Get off!
Now, I was just saying, the endurance +1 for this chapter wasn't far away, and indeed it isn't. Although getting there is ever so slightly tricky. There we go. Whoop, nope. Showing my incompetence again. Let's go back. Oh dear. I don't know, I do it perfectly first time, then I mess it up right at the end. And now I can't get back there. Maybe I shouldn't be relying on ninja run so much. There we go. Doing it manually, it wasn't too bad. Right. And here's our endurance +1, which is very nice. We do like to see that. And now on to the next area.
Bad news, right? We can't.
What?
admit
No.
this is-
You think?
I don't know.
Thanks.
Right, and then here is our boss fight for this chapter. It's against the big tank. So the thing about this boss fight is it can be difficult to complete it without losing any nano paste, I find. Ow. But it's not actually that challenging, I don't think. I should have tried to block that. Parry it, I should say. I keep saying block when I mean parry. There is no block in this game, only parry. And much like the flamethrower enemies that I talked about earlier, my best strategy I've found for these is just get right up in their face and deal as much damage as quickly as possible, even though you're going to take a lot of damage in the process. Which I realise is suboptimal and probably doesn't work on higher difficulties, but I also don't have a better solution. Sometimes they animation lock themselves. There. And that is a very good point to get a lot of damage in. I'm actually a little surprised that... There we go. No, it still hasn't happened. So the goal here, incidentally... hold on, let's just do something quickly. Use a repair nano paste and pick one up. What was I saying? The goal here, incidentally, is to damage the shields it has on the sides here, the shield with the spikes. There we go. I was just surprised how long it was taking without them becoming vulnerable. That struck me as unusual. And now we do the other side. Ow! Right. I think they're vulnerable now. I don't think it matters whether you attack the shields from the inside or the outside. Here we go. Surprisingly, I didn't have to take both shields out this time. Usually you do. And I didn't get a Zandatsu B overall, that's probably fair.
Write it. And no, there are
World
the not to
Mark
headline. This is, it won't even.
So
There's a
we-
repair
we-
nano paste over here
I didn't
that
go
I'm
fit
slowly
in.
walking towards. So we'll do the same old trick. We'll use one manually and then we'll replace it with the one that's on the level. There we go. In the level, I suppose I should say. Right, I think there's something worth picking up over here, and then we're ready to move on. Yes. Just a little more experience. I'll have a very quick look with that AR view. Yeah, it's not showing anything up. So I think we're ready to move on. But that was the boss fight. The only thing that's left is, I think, 2 regular cyborgs. Which shouldn't be a problem.
Enemy sighted!
Somehow I always find it strange that they have that big tank protecting people from getting in here. Which, you know, makes sense. They don't want people being in here, so they have a big automated tank guarding it. But then behind the tank there's just 2 regular cyborgs. You know, as if anything that could get past that big tank is going to be stopped by just those 2 regular enemies. I don't know. I don't particularly have anything pithy to say about it.
So what?
I just find it a little peculiar. That's another one of those laptops that you can only hack once, even between games. Right, and this is the end. A B rank overall. What did we get? ABA-ASSB. Fair enough. Right, let's level Raiden. Sorry, let's customize his body. To use the game's parlance. Right, we can improve his main weapon again across the board. We can get him some more health. And we can also get him some more fuel cells. And I don't think there's anything else worth getting at this stage. So, let's move on. Don't tell me. Okay, I did miss it. Darn. Oh well. Oh, that was an interesting prompt. I wasn't expecting a YB prompt there. I wonder what would have happened if I'd managed to make it. It's not presenting it again. Oh well. Right, there's a few more enemies down here, although they haven't spawned in yet. There they are. There we go. And that's that. That's that. An A. Right, there's a combat up ahead, which I'm
The
gonna...
road is blocked by barricades. We will proceed
Hello,
through the
Fenris.
buildings. You will follow me.
There's a combat up ahead that is entirely optional, and I'm gonna skip it. It's just against two of those tanks that we fought in the... at the end of the previous chapter. Again, unless you're going for score, or you're really struggling for
Boris, listen up.
XP, it's called BP in this game, isn't it? Unless you're really struggling for BP, I don't see the point. I'd have thought there's just too much risk that you'd lose some repair nano paste unnecessarily. This room, on the other hand, will have 2 geckos in it. And a bunch of tripods. He got me. Get off. I missed a prompt because of that. One of the tripods grabbed onto me. I could just finish the geckos off at this point. I may as well, mightn't I? Oh, I'm not going to manage to get there in time. That's a shame. Where's the other one? Oh, have they both gone down? Who shot me? Oh, that tripod had a gun! I didn't know they could... I didn't know they spawned with guns. Or could pick them up if he picked it up. I remember getting shot at in this area previously and wondering where the bullets were coming from.
Traveling atop buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
There's a cyborg in there. He's been dealt with. Rocketeer over here. Right, let's do our best to deal with the Rocketeers first, because they have a tendency to create a lot of chaos. Not the good type of chaos either. Right, there we go. I think that's everyone. No damage. Oh, you don't mind that? Right, let's keep going. Now this next section is alright overall. The main problem is there's at least one part of it where you end up fighting on a rooftop without any what's the word? Railings. Most of the rooftops have railings like that one, but there's at least one section that doesn't, and it's a little nerve-wracking. Because that would not be a fun way to lose the game, to accidentally roll off a building while you're in combat. I guess that's really the crux of the matter, isn't it? I don't object to buildings without railings per se. It's when you're also expected to do combat at the same time that it becomes a problem. Right. Got it. Nearly missed that. Zandatsu. Of course, it's getting easier now that I have more, my maximum energy is higher. Oh, are you tankier than the average enemy? I thought you were just a normal enemy. Clearly not. Wait, is he still alive? Oh, poor Cyborg. I see him there. That slider or slicer. I've forgotten what they're called. Oh, that's not a prompt. Somehow my brain passed the valve on this pipe as one of the little red markers, the little red circles that surround enemies. Or not surround them, highlight enemies. And I was confused. Anything down here? Nothing of note. Right, wait. Was that something? There is something down there. What is it? An EM grenade. Not particularly useful to us right now, but still. I mean, we could use it. It just doesn't particularly fit into my playstyle at present. Right, any enemies down here? Doesn't look like it. Right, carefully over here. That's okay. I was actually going to avoid picking that up because that was more repair nano paste and we're already at capacity. Never mind. Right, let's keep going. Now this is a particularly tanky variant of Cyborg. And he's especially annoying for two reasons. The first is he has some sort of auto parry, which means that sometimes when you attack him, he just auto blocks you like that. And I've even had him do that when he's been on the ground, dazed. And not only has he parried me, but it's also reset his stance, so he's standing up again. It's especially annoying since there's no like animation to it, so there's no, as far as I can tell, timing element to it. It's not like dealing with a... It's not as it would be if you were dealing with a human opponent, is what I'm getting at. It's not like you would actually see Raiden's parry animation or anything like that. So that's one reason they're particularly annoying. And the other is that I believe a lot of their attacks are so impactful that they actually break through your parry. So you can parry them and it reduces the impact, but it still counts as a hit. These ones are just the normal flyers, of course, which I'm having slightly more difficulty with than perhaps I should. Oh wow. I didn't get the Zandatsu at the end, but oh, I didn't need that. Oh, there's another one, I forgot about that. You can see what I mean by him just auto-parrying me. Ow. See, he's parrying me even though he's clearly dazed. Got him. And I did get the Zandatsu that time. Oh, only a B. Never mind. Now I believe it's the next area that's the area I spoke about earlier where you end up fighting on a roof which doesn't have railings. Oh no, there's this bit, isn't there? It's a shame. I believe if you manage to kill this particular cyborg by stealth, then you don't end up fighting the helicopter. I may have made that up, but I think that's the case. Do I still have a homing? Yeah, I do. I'm just going to use that. That seems like the easiest way to deal with this situation. I hope I land somewhere sensible. Jumping the shark, that's the achievement I just earned. Okay, good. I would assume there's logic in the game to make sure that the player can't be placed in a location where they immediately perish after performing a Zandatsu. It would seem rather unfair otherwise. Right, if we're careful, we can stealth kill at least one of these enemies. There's another civilian down here, incidentally, who I managed to save last game, but I'm not confident I'll do it again. Excuse me, sir?
But you're supposed to be cops. What are they bounding for?
Oh no. Yeah. I accidentally ninja runned up there when I didn't mean to. And the moment they were alerted, they just shot the poor civilian. Why is this one not perishing? Oh, that's what I mean. That's what I mean by this is not a fun place to do combat. Right, let's deal with the last flying enemy. The only flying enemy in this area, actually. There we go. Dealt with. Aside from the poor civilian that didn't make it, that actually went pretty well.
You cannot proceed any further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad underground. The elevator ahead will take you to it.
Right, let's keep going. Down we go. Somehow we can survive that, but I don't know, but I suspect if you were to fall off a building you wouldn't make it. Wait, is that repair nano paste? Oh, doesn't matter. Even if it is, we're already in full health. Oops, that's what I meant to do. Right, there's items over there. There are enemies near here. Yeah, that's an enemy up ahead. So let's dash over here. And it's best to do this next bit stealthily, I find.
They still have not noticed you. Do not expose yourself.
Oh, I'm supposed to go over here. That'll be it. Right. I don't want to get caught here. Did something see me? Yeah, a tripod saw me, and that's going to alert all the enemies, including the bigger, tankier one. Honestly, that went much better than I could reasonably have expected. Right, where are the other enemies? I think they're up top. Looks that way. I don't think those ones can be avoided because I'm not aware of a way to get from this section to that section. So from over here to over there without passing over the train that I'm on, or rather the train carriage. And naturally, if you do that, then the tripods that are hiding on the ceiling there are going to see you. Where is he? I'd like to sneak up on him ideally. I wonder if I can actually get the drop on him. Nope. Ow. Oh, I tried to parry that, but it didn't work. Darn, I thought I responded quickly enough. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe that one always does some damage. Where'd he go? Got him. Right, that wasn't too bad. And for some reason, doing that particular combat causes the other enemies that were in the area we just were, over here, to despawn. I don't know why, but it does. Interestingly, it didn't cause that item to despawn. And there's an item box over here, I believe. Oh no. Is that another one of those? Yeah, that's another one of those tripods standing on each other, on top of each other, which I'm pretty sure wasn't there before the combat we did up there.
Activate the terminal.
I know. Thank you, Boris. Alright, let's keep going. Wait, was there an item over here that I didn't pick up, or have I already picked it up? I must have already picked it up.
Right. It would appear your only way forward is to return. You will security.
About
Proceed. Those do not.
Sure.
Right.
Remind.
That's another one of those laptops that you only hack once. Right, we have another boss fight here. Well, mini boss fight. With that tank up there, which we have to bring down. That enemy over there is slightly tanky. Although he doesn't seem to be doing well out of his friend's friendly fire. Oh, I missed the Zandatsu because I got knocked out of it. Never mind. Right, again, my strat is to get right up in their face, do as much damage in as little time as you can. I should have parried that. That was parryable. I must say, it seemed a lot like parrying that last blow actually allowed me to destroy that shield earlier than would have otherwise been possible. And again, perhaps that's what I've been doing wrong all this time. Perhaps I should have been parrying this particular enemy a lot more. This combat certainly seems to have gone a lot faster than I would have anticipated. And I even got the Zandatsu. Wonderful. What was I thinking? Oh, there we go. Only an A, apparently.
Enemy ahead, Raiden.
I thought it went quite well. Yes, it's heavily... There's a strong suggestion here to avoid combat, but unfortunately, it's in this very next... the area down below, which is reasonably well guarded, where we can... get the next endurance +1, which we do not want to miss. If I'm very quick here, I can actually get out of the way without being spotted. And that's beneficial because it allows me to do that. And I believe if you take all the enemies out in this area without them actually becoming alerted, then yes, another enemy that would have come over here, jumped over here, doesn't spawn. Which is nice. Now where's that endurance +1? Over here. Right, there's another Fenris fight up here. With a different one, not Wolf, who's become our ally. Darn.
The stock LQ-84 Fenrir.
Here we go.
To speak.
Sorry, Fenrir.
Dog has a far greater intellect.
I missed the opportunity for the Zandatsu, unfortunately. Oh, we just got rocketed from below. How annoying. Oh well, I'd have preferred to have got the Zandatsu, but overall that didn't go badly. And here's Jetstream Sam again.
Jetstream Sam.
I heard you chop the lab director in half. Old habits die hard, eh, Jack? But now here you are, the child soldier, fighting for the but you're a man on a mission, aren't you? Gonna fix everything. Just you and your little sword there. Solve everything with violence. Is that it?
What am I even fighting for?
Bullseye! My legs! You fuck with this!
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Keep missing it. Come on. Got it. Oh, I see that enemy. He was on top of that little kiosk, wasn't he?
There's no reason for me to be here.
No damage, apparently. Oh, that's very generous of the game. To grade us at S. Right, this next bit gets a bit weird, as you can probably see. But immediately following this, there is the boss fight with Monsoon. Which I must admit is a reasonably challenging boss fight. Right, so no matter what, these enemies are going to be alerted by our presence. Even if I try to sneak around the side, it wouldn't work. But once we've got this far, that's all that matters. They can even bring us down to to 0.1 health, but they won't be able, or 0.1% health, they still won't be able to finish us off. This whole area is scripted. You can see Jetstream Sam there in the distance coming out to speak to us. I don't think I can parry at this point. But that doesn't matter.
I know. Not so black and white now, is it? Is your cause just? Or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you!
Apologies about the strong language.
Yes, you aren't the only one to grow up on the killing fields. War is a cruel parent, but an effective teacher. Its final lesson is carved deep in my psyche.
I don't think we can skip this bit.
Diseased. Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. We're all pawns, controlled by something greater. Memes. The DNA of the soul. They shape our will. They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to anger long enough, they will learn to hate. They become a carrier. Envy, greed, despair, all memes, all passed along. How about foolish shit? Is that a meme? You can't fight nature, Jack. Wind blows, rain falls, and the strong prey upon the weak. Ugh. Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool. Something that saves lives, a means of justice. Now there's a pretty meme. Exquisite. It spared you the burden of all the lives you've taken. Absolved you of guilt when you enjoyed it.
Here we go. quite sure how I managed to parry that backwards, but apparently I did.
Let me show you danger. This one's on me. Left hand rule.
Right, where is he?
Are you that stupid?
Oh damn. I missed that parry at first. And again.
Come on, hit me!
Got him.
Got your best. Welcome to my utopia of death. Magnetic force, Cat.
Let's do the old trick.
Nature. Back your best.
Got him.
Give it up.
Oh, I did get it in time. Oh, he's gone into that form again. How frustrating. Right, we can parry this, believe it or not. And if we parry the first two, then we're allowed to blade mode the third. Right, where are you?
I have won this.
Oh dear, he might be maybe getting the better of me this time.
isn't aiming.
He's certainly doing a lot of damage. I think he may well get one of my repair nano pastes. Oh, I missed. Missed again. Got him. Yeah, he got one of my repair nano pastes. What a shame.
So this is Jack's terrifying true form. Magnetic power!
Is that all of them? I think so. I don't see any more repair nano pastes. Oh, there he is. He's gonna get another one off of me, isn't he? Whoa. I wasn't expecting him to do this attack then. I'm not sure why. Ah, he did it. That's the second repair nano paste he's got out of me. Right, I think this is the very end of the boss fight. After I blade moded the third one of these, there's going to be a series of other prompts. I remember what they are. I think the first is to run in ninja mode forwards, then I think I get a blade mode prompt, then I think I get a YB prompt, then I think I get a final blade mode prompt. And I seem to remember last time I did this boss fight, for some reason, the YB prompt didn't, even though it felt like I hit it in time, it didn't register for some reason.
Now what will you do, Jack Ripper?
For a moment it felt like that didn't register, I was worried.
You're dead. Bullseye.
Good. That registered. Right, I think we've done it. Wonderful. Not my best performance, but we got through it.
Don't be your...
So, how do we do in this chapter? C overall A-BSB-ABAAS-A. And that counts as a C overall, apparently. Yes, customised Raiden's body. Again, I don't think we've unlocked anything here of particular note, but our main weapon can certainly be improved. Getting expensive to purchase these improvements, it has to be said. There we go. I think that's everything. I don't think there's any new skills. So, let's carry on. Actually, thinking about it, let's have a quick break. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Right. See you soon. Right, sorry about that. Let's get back to it. Yes, finish customization.
You killed Monsoon. I'm impressed. The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
Do you see what I see? It's our favourite item. Repair nanopaste. I suppose that's our second favourite item after an endurance +1.
If you do not comply, I will need to contact local law enforcement. I'm sorry, sir.
Watch out! They keep on coming!
I wonder if there is a way to get through there without triggering combat.
Bullseye! Get off!
Okay, there's an invisible wall there.
Bullseye!
I wasn't sure if that was still the boundary of the play area after combat began. Ooh. Fenrir's. Oh, I was already out of Ripper mode. Oh wait. Oh, I shouldn't have gone out of Ripper mode. I thought... I don't know why, I couldn't see that Fenrir around, so I assumed it must have been dealt with somehow. Silly, I know. Oh, I had the prompt to finish it off there and I missed it. And I missed the Zandatsu, which means I'm going to be slightly low on health and energy.
Right.
Never mind.
Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there.
The little robot lady's alright. Oh, that's right. We end up holding out here for a while, don't we? And those rocket launchers actually come in useful. How do I swap to them? There we go.
The elevators appear to be disabled, which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make it operational.
Ooh, splendid idea. By all means, yes. It seems the guards are storming the building. Raiden, get back to the entrance. Buy me some time to get this elevator operational.
You can control that UGT as well, yes? Give them hell!
He seems resilient. There's someone next to me, isn't there? I think they just got friendly fired. I think that's what we were observing there. Oh, I got an arm. What more could you want? Darn, missed the Zandatsu. Got it that time though.
Slow them down. Throw everything at them you can.
These enemies aren't too bad. The enemies in the upcoming area are notably tankier. Oh, there we go. As I was saying, in the next area we encounter enemies that look like regular cyborgs but are tankier. It's as though all the enemies in the game seem to get, well, most of the enemies in the game get a slight upgrade.
While confidential military projects and tech.
So that let me get so
it is you will the electrical panels are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced
I still
AR
haven't
to
found
search
the
for any
endurance plus
unusual
1
heat
for this
sources
area.
inside the walls there.
I remember the combat here being a bit annoying as well. Because the enemies was tougher than you'd think, and they had a few... Is that... That's a grenade. May as well grab that now then, since I'm not likely to use it. Although I suppose that's actually an argument for not picking it up, really. Ooh, I haven't hacked this one before. I must have missed it the first time I came through here. Oh yeah, and we've unlocked a VR mission. Right, now as I was saying, the combat here gets pretty intense from what I recall.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
I think I've been spotted.
Stop! They found you! No choice now!
Yeah, as you can see, I juggled him in the air successfully, but I couldn't slice through him. That tactic no longer works with these ones reliably. And that's to say nothing of some of the tougher enemies that I'm about to encounter. Like this one. I think there's 2 of those. And I can't be certain, but they feel like tougher variants of the ones that I dealt with before in the sewers. Maybe they're just the same with a reskin. Got it. I really didn't think I was going to get it there for a second. I suppose the game's already encouraging me to go into Ripper mode, isn't it? Oh, I got an arm. If things get really bad, I probably will go into Ripper mode. But so far, I feel reasonably in control.
Panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
Oh goodness, I didn't end up fighting another one of those. The panel is... where is it? It's somewhere around here. Over there.
Good. 1 down, 2 to go. Keep at it, Raiden.
There's another one. Oh no, it's not. I'm fairly certain...
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
After the next one, more enemies spawn.
Excellent. Just one more.
Here they come.
They keep on coming.
Oh, maybe that was the one I was thinking of. Oh, now I deal with 2. I don't know why I got the YB prompt so early there. I really don't. But I'm not complaining. I must have done something particularly skillful by accident. I may just be better off ignoring this thing while it's berserking. Doesn't seem like the most honourable tactic, does it? But certainly effective. Hello, what do we have here? Hollow chip, more experience. Sadly, it isn't a endurance +1. As much as I wish it were. Oh, apparently I hacked that laptop last time though. Ah, that's the remaining panel I need to slice. I just want to spend a short moment properly inspecting the area. Because like I say, I've not done this, I've never completed this chapter before. And it would be a shame if the endurance +1 was in this area and I just never found it. But honestly, it doesn't seem like it, does it? Because it would show up on my AR as a destructible box. So if it was here, we would be able to see it. Right, let's keep going then.
Yes, that should take care of security. Now, head back to the gate.
Oh yeah, enemies would have spawned in. I wonder if I can sneak up on them. Probably not. Done. Oh okay, I was trying to go Ripper mode. But I just realised I don't have enough energy for that yet. What am I doing? I'm doing a terrible job here, aren't I? Right, will this knock me out of Ripper mode? It has, which is fine. A is generous. I did not do that. I did not do particularly well in that fight. Right, let's keep going. I take it nothing... Yeah, I don't see anything on the mini-map that's... Any secrets that have just spawned. So let's keep going. And it's not long after this that I failed last time.
Raiden, shall I activate your pain inhibitors now?
No. Keep them. What you most compare most. This should... Look, I...
There we go. It wasn't letting me open it for a moment. I remember last time I really rushed through this area because the game was making it clear that I didn't have to fight.
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, Raiden. Try and keep moving.
But this time I'm going to go slightly more slowly just so that I can try to make sure I don't miss any hidden items.
Nice of them to blow open the door for me, yeah?
It would have been pretty mean, to be fair, for them to put a hidden item in an area like that, where you're constantly under fire. Oh, if I'd known that was there, I would have used... Well, that's my fault. I should have opened it from a distance. Oh, I can't go that way. Let's have a quick Zandatsu then. There might be an item over there. I don't see one though. Let's keep going then. And I got the Zandatsu. This Ripper mode seems really convenient.
Only sliders in the area.
Sliders, okay, they're sliders, not slicers. I'll have to try to remember that. Quick check. Don't see anything here. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do next, I forgot. And this is where I died previously. I was running up the side of the building. And I managed to run into
Like that. It will be much easier for you.
some, like that.
Raiden, respond. Raiden! Raiden!
Okay, back we go. What a shame.
Take out those hostiles. Where are you going? Stay on your targets. Raiden, the limo is in trouble. Get back there, ASAP. I'll add the limo to your solid down radar. What? They have a Metal Gear? Here? Raiden, take out that UMG and get after it.
There we go. You saw how he attacked in the wrong direction there because the game hadn't updated my target. Each leg counts as a separate target.
Use your ninja run to deflect those shots.
Oh, I wish it'd stop attacking in the wrong direction.
Now, Raiden, bring it down! Stop that blade! Yes! With it wide open! Хорошо, very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh?
Time was a bit lackluster.
He's on the other side of that collapsed building. Go! There, get it! Use your ninja run to move over obstacles automatically. Do not let him out of your sight. You must catch it.
What's in here? Oh, nothing. Was it the previous area? Oh, that was some data, wasn't it? So that won't be there anymore, because that doesn't reset at the start of a new game. I remember near the Fenrir fight, there's an area we didn't explore.
That damn UG! It still works?
Oh. Darn. There we go. I got it the second time.
Use blade mode to take down those hand missiles.
That was odd. Maybe I've been blaming my old controller when I shouldn't have, because just as before, it didn't seem to register me trying to use my blade there. I mean, I know the bumpers are breaking, that's not in doubt. But specifically where I was saying it was dropping input, maybe that's just something about ninja mode and attacking that I don't understand, or that's unreliable.
Finish that bastard off!
I wonder if I can get away with just a single slash there. I usually do as much slashing as I can, but I wonder if one slash is sufficient. I can only assume 0 slashes isn't sufficient. Very generous of you, game. We saved quite a bit of time there in the Eugene not jumping backwards once it reached
An unidentified field rotor is headed your way. Keep an eye out for it.
its third and final stage in that combat. Because after you sliced it the second time, it ends up with effectively 1 health left. Let's just let Jack injure us here. There we go.
Self-taught, and not half bad. Still. Your technique lacks something.
And again. Let him take our health down a bit. I don't know what it is that's going to prompt the next stage.
That all you got?
I thought that may have actually been game over there, a condition I hadn't seen, even though that wouldn't make much sense.
You're almost clear of the tunnel. Just hang on.
Gotta try hard on that.
Alright, let's try 3 slashes and see if he'll now attack.
This is all the Ripper has to offer? You're no match for me.
There we go. Right. On to the next section.
Raiden, you landed safely, duh? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have questions. bastards are using stealth camo to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
Get off!
Let's keep going.
Raiden, this is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks
Good, as I also
So I-
still do.
Mustn't forget to equip this.
Hostiles in the lower corridor, right off.
Got it.
Excellent, Raiden. Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment your bot.
What are you doing? Contact!
I didn't even see them get the hits off on the civilian that time.
Get off!
It's so quick. Wait, where's the remaining one? There he is.
Bullseye!
Alright, let's keep going. Gecko ahoy.
Get off!
Wow. Oh, have I missed the Zandatsu? That's unfortunate. That means I'm going into the next combat with little energy and health.
Very good, Raiden. Now, keep heading for refinery.
Got it. Oh, look at that meter. I very nearly didn't have it.
Get off!
Right, as always, let's deal with the regular cyborgs first.
Bullseye!
Then we'll drop down below and deal with the two geckos. They should follow us down here. Did I just drop? Got it. Look at that meter. I don't know why it was so hard to get there. It seemed like I couldn't get the camera angle right. Yeah, I think I dropped that bridge on its head, which weakened it. Which, I mean, makes sense. Right, that's that dealt with.
They have erected an electromagnetic barricade. Maybe expecting UG or cyborg attacks, huh?
Right, Fenrir. LQ841 Fenrir. I just have to remember after this combat not to leave the area. Oh dear.
A savvy warrior uses all of his tools. Backup required.
Get off!
Oh, we had a survivor.
Bullseye!
What do you fight for? Demonstrate the extent of your intellect. Combination complete. You continue alone and be foolish. Help me.
Here comes the gecko.
Are we both here only to fight then?
Get off!
Where is he? There he is.
Use your intellect, evade my blows.
Oh,
Disappointed.
I don't know why that wasn't parried.
You will die.
I must say, one tactic I'm finding remarkably effective is just to keep spamming parry, because if there's nothing to parry, it just does a forwards attack anyway. So you can... It's kind of the best of attack and defense at the same time. Right, this is where I don't think we've been before. Unless we went here very early on in the game and I just forgot. Data storage, that suggests we've never been here. Yes, because it seems like it's the best combination of attack and defense, because if they do happen to be attacking you, then you parry them, assuming it's a parryable attack, and if they're not, then you charge forwards and do an attack which perhaps isn't as damaging as the heavy attacks, but still does damage. Right. Now we do this bit again where it's easy to... easy to lose for no good reason. Oh, I thought I'd messed it up there for a second. Surface to air homing missile. Ow. Only a B. Goodness. I know, as far as skills concerned, I didn't do. I wasn't particularly impressive there. But I thought having completed the entire fight in just 38 seconds would have netted me a good score. Apparently not. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Nothing in the area I should be aware of, is there? Oops. Oh, that was a waste. Oh, there's something up there. Let's investigate that, shall we? Ah, well, we don't need it this time, but that's good to know. Right, let's keep going.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Most have used. Why not? You know, most using.
Oh wow, I think they were protected by the fact that they were inside at the time, and in fact weren't even alerted.
I got him. Get off.
Excuse me. Oh wait, I can't do that, can I? Because if I go for the assassination, then I can't chop the arm off. Which I need to complete this next section. There we go.
Bravo! Excellent work.
Is that all of them? I think so. That wasn't too bad. That's all inside. Let's keep going then. Up this way. I don't think we need any of the items in the vicinity. Don't think that's beneficial. I've forgotten if the item in here is more XP or not. It is, so that was worth it. Right, let's head into the factory section. Oh no, wait, there's this bit first. I always seem to forget about this section for some reason. Nearly missed the Zandatsu. I wonder if I can sneak up on this chap. Excuse me, sir. I can indeed.
You are good.
Oh, thank you.
Get off!
I wonder what actually prompted that, or actually triggered that "you are good" prompt, because I don't remember seeing that before. Right, where's the gecko? There is only one. No, there's two. Okay, so what's the essential difference? What is it that means that there's one sometimes and two other times? I wonder. That's interesting. I just blocked an attack which notionally shouldn't have been blockable because it was yellow. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't there an item around here that we discovered only last time? I've forgotten if it was any good. I mean, at this point, the only thing we're really looking for is XP. Ah, this looks promising. Yes. Right, let's press on.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can
thank you,
engage
sir.
Raiden, The cliff is just ahead at the end beyond.
So,
no, there should. It is
probably.
Don't.
Oh, I didn't know they could. I suppose it makes sense they can knock me out of an animation. Other enemies can. Oh, I managed to go back for him. I missed the Zandatsu the first time, but I got it the second. That was interesting. I seemed to slide. I was doing a sliding attack and I somehow managed to go into blade mode standing up. Right, let's press on.
Dolsaev and his team must be in here. Find him. Raiden, wait. There are active IR sensors in
because
the
I hadn't gone into AR mode yet, I wasn't given the prompt to not activate them. Because usually I just run this bit in ninja run mode and the combat isn't triggered. But apparently I have to go into AR mode at least once for that to be an option. Okay, so that was a poor show on my part, but never mind. There we go. Okay, that... I don't think I fully appreciated the nuance of how that worked before. I do now. Is there anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. Let's keep going. Oh, and the other one came to us. That's nice. Let's get our first endurance +1. I've forgotten what's over here. If it's worth having. Jam grenade. Probably not then. We may as well go down here and deal with the cyborg. I mean, it's a bit of free XP, isn't it? Don't think picking this up will be though. Doesn't look like it. Right, that's this area done. On to the Mistral boss fight. Wait, is this traversable? No. Hello, I can go down. I don't think I've done this before. Clearly I haven't. All these places that I'm suddenly discovering I can get to. I take it I'm not allowed down there. No. Fair enough. I mean, how many times must I have walked past there? It's been right in front of me all along. And yet somehow I haven't noticed. Anyway, Mistral. Whoa, what did she do there? Maybe if you miss that prompt in a given period of time, you don't get the game resolves it in her favour.
I can handle a lot more than this.
I'm sure.
Let's have a little fun. Here we go. Ready to slice off some more?
It just seems outright broken that I can spam parry and have a brilliant defense and a decent attack. And why is it taking me so long to realise this? I mean, I wouldn't say she can't hit me, but she's clearly having considerable difficulty. But I'm not having any difficulty hitting her.
This ends now. Find me
Why is it that every time I've gone into blade mode whilst fighting her this time, because the centre point of her staff has been way off to the side? I mean, it's not a problem, it's just I didn't think that's what it was like before. Oh, there we go.
something special just for you. Can you handle this?
Good thing I got the prompt. Only a B. Oh well.
Mr.
Dying. I am. You.
Shit.
Right, let's do our normal customization.
It's right. I'm in the sewer system.
All your mission according to FY. Tell we need of course.
So
Yep. Fine.
Nope.
Right.
Do we like
It's first. Oh, right.
black?
Maybe just.
I will scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Sir, yes, sir.
Commence operation. Raiden, unidentified UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
Better take out that UG quick. Don't want to attract too much attention down there.
It's so obnoxiously good. Just the spamming parry. I mean, okay, there's a smidgen more skill than that. In so much as I am making strategic decisions about when to
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
when to do something else. Ow. You know, when it's worth suddenly trying to go into a big high damage combo or something like that. Okay. That didn't really go in my favour. It's even good in situations like that because of the due to the input to perform a parry, I'm also practically wiggling the I'm also effectively wiggling the analog stick already. So even when I'm being grappled, I'm not sure it handles grapples as gracefully as it handles other things, this new tactic of just spamming parries. But there are a few situations where it's distinctly bad, and plenty of situations like here where it's just obnoxiously good. I don't know why I'm going back here to fight this enemy, but I have been in the last few runs. Right, let's go. It'll be interesting to see how effective it is against the next group of enemies. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't work here. Yeah, they've got... well, I wouldn't go so far as to say it doesn't work yet, but they've clearly got attacks that make it less effective. Yeah, they are actually doing quite a lot of damage. So that's not the right call for these enemies. Darn. I thought if I took the legs out, I would cancel the attack. Oh, now we've got some tripods again. Maybe these just spawn in every time, and last time I did this section, they were taken out by collateral damage and I didn't even realise. I'll tell you one enemy I really do not expect it to work against, and that's the flamethrower enemies that we encounter shortly. What they're called, pond skippers or something.
Activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past? It's a box. How's that going to help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
Alright, we take one out immediately. The other two are more of a problem. Oh, I was trying to go for that prompt. I accidentally did Thunder Strike. Never mind. Got it in the end. Oh, that's interesting. If you're relentless with your melee attacks, then you can actually get into a situation.
For backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Raiden, I have determined the approximate
Where they
location
drop
of the lab based on the boy's
BP,
information.
that is the
It is marked on
experience
your
point of
Soliton
this
radar.
game, and you get a full heal from their electrolyte pouch. Ooh. I managed to grab the
Oh, a fake wall projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
repair nano paste and avoid the combat, although actually I already had the maximum number of repair nano paste, so that was a bit pointless. I think I just did it out of force of habit.
Alright.
Find the dwarf gecko. I wonder if those are the things that are in the...
Right.
Oops.
I thought you said stealth ops were your
Behind
special.
us, or in front of us, depending on how you look at it. In those containers there, the thing that's emerging now. I wonder if that's a dwarf gecko.
Get off! Get off!
Raiden, if they continue to increase...
Bullseye! Get off! Bullseye! Get off! Bullseye!
This seems a bit buggy.
I got him!
Is it up?
For now, those were
George. Yes, perhaps.
Jeez.
Wait, you said...
Yeah, we've got any. He just
True.
I bet.
Haha, splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
These guys are pretty
I
jumpy now. Any
There we
funny
go.
business, and they might just open fire.
Try latching onto Cyborg's heads from behind. Then, an electric shock.
Right, let's keep
I
going.
found something. In one of the Sentry Cyborg's visual logs. Guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
You see that, Kev? Inmani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundowner, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said.
There must... What about... Right.
Oh, I seem to have lost the knack of using the launcher ability. There we go. The launcher combo, I suppose I mean. Everything's going alright, thank you. Quite well, actually. Thank you for asking. Let's grab our next endurance +1 and head on to the next area. Wait, was there a thing here? Don't see one. Right, on to the next area.
Bad news, Raiden. We can't...
What?
Make...
No.
This is...
You think...
I don't know.
Thank...
Alright, this is the boss fight, isn't it? Yes. It'll be interesting to see how well this new spam tactic works against this boss. I'm guessing it won't work very well at this stage, because presumably these light attacks won't knock it back. Oh, they will. Well, this seems ridiculous. There we go. I had to resort to a heavy attack right at the end there.
Switch to biped mode. Careful. It is all new battle now.
Okay, I think the trick here is probably going to be to swap to... Okay. My theory is... There's three things to do here. If I'm at range, then I have to swap to ninja run mode so that I'm avoiding the projectiles as much as possible. If I'm in close range, then normally I should be using the new spam strategy. But if the enemy's stunned, then I should be going for as high a DPS combo as I can manage. dancing with me. Or she.
Write it. And Stephen, they're already
World
not to
Mark
headline. This is, they won't even.
So you heard. We need
No color mark.
I didn't say it. We'll figure.
Jesus.
Right, let's go.
Target located.
Got it. That too looked rather buggy.
Ah, they must.
What do you mean?
That it can you can.
So what?
I couldn't
Undo
do it.
Right.
Right, how'd we do? An A! Oh, we've got SSA-SSSA. Is that the first overall A we've ever had on a chapter? No, because in the very, very first chapter, it's not uncommon that we get an S because there's only two parts to it that count. But aside from that, I think it may be the first A we've received. Right, let's keep going.
Get off! Bullseye! Get off! Nice try! Bullseye!
Good old invincibility frames.
Get off!
Right, let's keep going.
Bullseye! Get off! Bullseye! Get off!
Is that everyone? Looks that way.
The road is blocked by barricades. We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
Raiden, what's your status?
They try.
You
Look, company.
Raiden.
Board. They'll be. We can. You saw him. I can.
See you,
Just.
Doctor.
You won't.
And you're
there in Rose.
You do? They are.
Yeah.
Well then, no. I'll do. I do not.
Those dialogue sections, even when you're skipping, they take quite a long time. I mean, nowhere near as they would take if you weren't skipping. But, you know, you're there for a while in some cases. It's surprising how much having the mechanic whereby you can skip by holding the button down actually makes it feel less egregious, because it feels like you're doing something about it.
Get on!
Is that all of them? Only an A. Goodness.
Raiden, you will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof. Traveling atop buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
I mean, I respect the game's opinion. I'm not sure how that could have gone much better though. Perhaps it's thinking if I didn't take any damage that would have been better. I think that's a notable example where the spam tactic doesn't work in isolation. It works well as in combination with other techniques, but if you're just going to spam the parry against the shield cyborgs, then I think it looks like you reach a stalemate. Possibly if there was only one of them, you'd be able to make one of the only light attack combos work long enough to destroy the shield, I'm not sure. But when there's more than one, so you're being attacked. So when you're stun locking one of them, the other one's free to attack you, so therefore your combos will get broken. I think it's just a stalemate unless you mix in some other techniques. That's what it feels like anyway.
Roger that. Sending back up.
No!
What happened? What is going on? Raiden, answer me! Raiden!
Oh dear. Shame. I'll probably stop there for tonight then. Oh dear, what an ignominious way to go. Completely my fault though, entirely avoidable. Anyway, thank you for coming everyone, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday, in which I'll be doing my normal poetry and riddles. Friday and Saturday and next Monday will all be video game streams, so presumably more Metal Gear Rising. So, once again, thank you for coming, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Good night.